Okay, so it's nearly finished, nearly finished, nearly finished. Be patient, be patient. What I've done on the back of the wig, I've secured a band. Yeah, it's not as intense as this band or as strong as this band because it will give you a neck. So I've used a lighter version of elastic band. I've stitched it because my sewing machine, I don't know what's happening with it. I think I've got a ghost in my sewing machine. Anyway, that's for the back. And then from ear to ear, I've stitched another band on. Yeah, this is a 360 wig. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put it on my head and then I'm going to cut this lace piece off. Wish me luck. Hi, time for the install. Yes, I've got the cap on. This is the cap I'm using. $1.99 and you get 2 big caps with it. Yeah. Okay. So here's the lovely wig. All I've done is just wrapped it just to save it getting in the way. So now I am going to put it on. The way to put it on is like this. Put the band over first, hold the front, slip it to the back, and then you get the lace. This ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. So anyway, what I'm going to do a bit later, I'm going to add 2 combs to the back. So if I want to wear it in a ponytail, I'll just get the combs and I'll push it on there, and then I can wear it in a high ponytail. But for now, I will be cutting the lace. So if I'm looking up there, I've got a mirror up there. So that's what I'm going to do. I've been avoiding cutting the lace on it, but yeah. So we'll get a little bit of water on my hands. I'm going to move the flyaways out of the way because I'm not doing no edges or nothing just yet. I'm just cutting the lace. At this present time. Yeah? No, it's not a tear, it's just water, let's see. It's not torn. So what I'm going to do, bring it down a little bit more, make sure I level it up. This is snug. It's not hurting the head, but it's snug. The only thing that I will be doing maybe is maybe put a little bit of glue on there, a bit of powder, just to secure the front. But yeah. One more adjustment. So what I'm going to do this time is I want to tear it. Because when I say to you this is snug, it's snug. It's not tight, it's just snug. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab the band, make sure it's all straight. Because I've already pre-cut this, so I know. Ah, there we go. That's on that ear. And that's on that ear. Perfect. And then one more slide to the front. And just so you can see what I'm trying to talk about, you see this? So I can get that and put that over my ear. This is sticks out a bit anyway, but yeah. Yeah? So it slides behind the ear nicely. So let's put this back up out of the way. And thanks to my lovely cousin, I've got to make another one of these because she wants one, so yeah. And she knows when I do it good. I don't play, so when I put that out of the way, what do you know? And then I'm going to use, I don't want to cut it yet. But anyway, so some more water. Just a little bit because I want to get these, I don't want to cut off the flyaways. So I'm just going to get this, I'm going to cut this in the middle. Just to there. And I'm not going to go too close to the knots. I'm going to go as far away as possible, not too far, but I'm just going to get this so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to follow my hairline. Yeah? Just follow my hairline. I can always go back in. You can always cut less, but it's when you cut more, that's where the problem starts. So I prefer to use this blade, eyebrow blade, than use the scissors, otherwise you just get this straight horrible line across the front of the head. And then that's telltale signs that it's a wig. So make sure the little bits are out the way. I can see a little bit there. And all I'm doing is just following my hairline. Following my hairline. Yes, it's purposely big there, but then I can go back into it. And I can cut it. And then I can always tidy it up afterwards with the scissors. In this process, you take your time. Yeah? I can go in the scissors now, and then I can cut that piece off. There we go. See? Okay. That's why I've got my other clips on there. There we go. Just move that to one side. And then all I'm doing is just following where my hairline is. You've got to leave a little bit of hair, so if you want to glue it, you can glue it. Yeah. So again, you go in the scissors and then just snip off any on site. See? So if I want to glue it there, I can, but I won't be gluing it there. But I've purposely left a little bit longer in case I do want to go back in there or realign it, because that's showing that I've over the ear. I know it's not, because I purposely lined it up with my ear. So I'll leave that. And then if you look on this side, it's a little bit short. So I know that this needs to go a bit more, and then this will be literally sitting on the top peak of my ear so that I can put it back. So anyway, so onto the other side, and the same thing again. Just take your time, you pull the lace down, not too tight, and you just follow. Cut a little bit longer than you need, because if you do make a boo-boo, you've got that extra lace. If you cut it too far back, you can't adjust it, and then you've got to pluck it. Next thing you know, your hairline's all the way back there. So I always like to cut it a little bit longer than I really want it, so that I can then go back in if I need to and cut off and realign it with my hairline. See? You can just go back in. There's a bit of hair there. I don't like all these crazy baby hairs all the way down by your eyebrows around over. But I don't do that. Right, so you see what I've done there? Right, so now I move this off, and I know, if you look on this side, I know for a fact that this needs to be brought down a bit more. So what I do, I'll just get it underneath, move it over. So now you've got it bang on, see? And let's grab this bit here, and that's bang on. See? And then all I've got to do, I'll put some foundation. I've got some cream actually, but foundation powder I'll put underneath. I'll spray it with some got to be glue, and then it will all blend in. So, time for styling, but that will be on the next one. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, I'm back. And I've bought one of these hair styling combs. This will be the first time I'm using it. So let's hope that all the hype about it works. So all you do, basically, you just plug it in, I presume, and then you just put it on whatever settings you want. Get the results you want. All about child proof. This is adult proof. Glasses. Oh. I can see now. I can see clearly now. The blur has gone. Right, okay. Not too bad. So we'll plug that in. Whoop. Room. So before I do that, as you can see the line there, the inundation. Get another clip. Don't need that. That's only for closer. Okay. This I'm not fussed about because I can always put a bit of got to be glue on there and glue that bit down. That doesn't really need gluing down. I'll glue that bit down. So just little dabs when I'm going out, which is good because I don't really want to glue the whole head. It's just little areas. Because like I said, I usually make frontals. I made a 360 years ago and it didn't come out good. This is the first time I've actually made it, but it's actually come out really good. So again, you get it. Just putting it out of the way. And I am using 450 Pro Filter by Fenty Beauty. So this is actually my skin tone colour. So all I'm going to do, just so you can see that you can actually just put your colour makeup, preferably powder. I'm not going to put the got to be glue on. I'm just putting the powder on now so you can see how it's going to blend in into the hairline, yeah? So ignore the glasses, take the glasses off because obviously when you put your glasses on, it's going to go straight over, yeah? So that's going to be glued down and then that will go straight over, yeah? But anyway, for a minute, powder, and then you just put it on. Obviously the back side round, not the front, but I'm just putting it on so you can see. Look, where's it gone? Where's the lace? Where's the lace? I know I've got to trim it and everything else, but do you see what I'm saying? That's going to be glued down with got to be glue, so you're not going to see that. But I'll put that underneath just so you can see a rough idea if it's done underneath and not how I'm doing it. I'll do it on this side here. If you need a bit more powder, just a little bit, literally just a little bit. Get the powder, put it on the flip side, spray it, let it dry, and then put the wig on, yeah? Okay. And all I'm doing, I'm just doing this so you can see you don't have much effort. You don't have to put much effort into it at all. Yeah? So, there you go. Here you go. Where's the lace? Where's the lace? Hello? I know, I'm good. I will, oh, what's up and down. Oh, wrong way around. So yeah, so that's $4.50 Fenty, and I paid. How much did I pay for this in Barbados? I paid 80 Barbadian dollars for this. So it's definitely worth it. 'Cause I only use a little bit. I don't go crazy on makeup. Even when I go out, I just put a little bit. That's why you can still see my blemishes. So now I want to take this down. Like I said, I've got to put a parting in it. I haven't plucked it to the way I want to do it. I haven't cut the hair yet to the way I want to do it. But this is just to give you a rough idea that, look, where's the lace? Where's the lace? You know? You can't see it. So, I'm going to do my parting roughly there for the minute. Okay. I've bleached the knots. I usually put my parting on the opposite side. Why I'm doing it on this side, I do not know. But I always put my parting on the opposite side. You know what? I'll do it on the side I usually do it. I know it's the male side, but I like it on this side, so excuse me. Don't judge me. So this is the side I usually do it. Yeah? Like I said, I've still got to cut it and but I just want to, see? It suits me better. I don't know why, but it does. Now I'm going to add a little, I know it's perfect because it needs to set. And the good thing about it, when that bit's glued down, you can, and that bit's, this little drop of got to be glue, you just put it there and you can wear it behind your ears. Look, you can wear it behind your ears, it looks so natural. Anyway, so I'm going to add a little bit of Moroccan oil, not too much, it's expensive, so it's worth it. Two. That's all we need. Just 2 little bits. And you just run it through the hair. Yeah, you just run it through the hair. And you can wear it like this. But I want to try that dryer out, so and I will cut it to fit my face. You know? I will cut it to fit my face. Don't forget the ends, yeah? So I'm putting this heat dryer on. So I need to make sure that, right, it can work. So power, and you have up to, it's only small item I've got to use this for. Right, so 140, 160, 180, 200. I am gonna try one. Let's try 180. So, ooh, actually it's not a blow dryer. I thought it was gonna make noise, but it doesn't. Okay, so I presume when it's warmed up. See, I can actually feel the heat on that. I thought it was a blow dryer. I honestly thought it was a blow dryer, but you can feel the heat on here. So I can actually put that up to 200. Right, so when it stops flashing, I assume that's ready. So it's like a dryer curling tom, but without the noisy air. I don't know. I can feel the heat coming from that. Ooh, okay. So all I'm doing now, I'm just going to brush it down. Like I said, I've still got to cut it. Still got to cut it to suit me, my face type. So all I'm doing is just brushing it through. And if I want to curl it, I can curl it at the same time. can literally curl it at the same time. So that's good. Oh, take the eyes out. This is, I honestly thought it makes a whole heap of noise, but it doesn't, it's quiet. So yeah, if I want to curl it, I can curl it. Obviously you've got to leave it on a bit longer, but yeah. I will still mostly use my original straightness on it, but this still does the job. So I just put it on there, and if I want to curl it, let's see how good it is to curl. Like I said, it's the first time using it. It's a bit loose. I suppose you just got to leave it on there a bit longer. Give it a bit of wave. But yeah, so there you have it. It takes away all that frizziness, and you've washed your hair. Would I use it on my own hair? Maybe. Maybe. I might use it on my own hair, but it still does the job. You don't have to be worrying about the metal catching your face and burning you. But watch your fingers, don't put it in between because it's hot. It is proper hot. So yeah, all in all, it flattens what you want to flatten. Oh gosh. Only thing I don't like about it, you press the button and made a mistake. So you got to make, you got to start all over again. So being cack-handed is not helpful, but yeah. But all in all, I will say, yeah, another gadget to my other items I have. But actually, it's not too bad. It is quite good. It's taking out all the frizz I want out of the hair. Yeah, which is good. Actually, it is quite good. Like I said, it's the first time using it. I still have to obviously style the hair, but the hair looks absolutely beautiful. It takes away all the bulk out of the wig. I don't like big puffy wigs. No, that's just not me. I just like it so it sits on the head and it looks natural. I used to love the big bulky ones, but yeah. I just thought it was good because I was always curling it, but I'm thinking, when I'm not curling it, it's gonna look weird. It's just gonna look a big poof. So I started using less hair, section it out in a way so that it doesn't look bulky and it hasn't got gaps. So if the wind blows, you ain't got this big gap showing through the gap. So yeah, so there you go. There you have it. I will curl it and style it as and when I need to. But this is because I kept saying on every video, I'll show you when I do it. I'll show you. And I kept avoiding cutting the lace, but yeah, it's all done. And I think I did pretty good. What do you think? I love the colour. You've got the low light, the low light highlight. So you've got the bit of brown, the bit of red, the bit of black, everything flowing through. So when this is curled, this is going to look pretty good. I know you've got a few flyaways there, but yeah, I am. Turn this off. Press and hold. Yeah, so I am really happy with this. So there you go, Sally. Your one depends on your length and size and the colour. This is roughly what you would, not this, but this is the quality you will be getting. And yeah, I just got to cut that to suit my face. And then when I go out in the evening, not that I want to glue it down, but I can leave it like this. I don't know if I need to glue it down. But if I want to do a bit of the old zazz, all I've got to do is just glue that little bit there down. If I want to, I can glue that bit, which I mostly won't. And then I just got to glue this bit, just literally on the tip end. Just get some got to be glue, glue that down, flushed, drop down. I think that's quite good. Don't you think? Can you see the highlights and lowlights? That came out exactly in my mind how I wanted it. See, you got the highlights and the lowlights, the black, the red, the purples. That came out really, I'm really chuffed with that. Wow. Anyway, this video has been nearly 16 minutes, so I'm off and I will see you on the next one. Bye. One thing I forgot is the shape test. Just to let you know, again, look, I haven't glued nothing down. See, nothing's been glued down. And this is just the band I've put on. So we're gonna do the shape test. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, baby. Ready? I told you, it ain't going over.